Hey guys, I hope you're all doing great. I'm back again. And this time we're unpacking a book. Not necessarily unpacking a book, but I'm just gonna let you know what I've learned from this book, because it's a book that actually took me time to finish. Because the time when I got this book, I was reading another book, and you know the transition from moving from like another book to the next book, it's completely difficult, you know. However, let's get right into. So the book is called The Gretel of the Hockey Club. It's part of the series called Bear. There are three other books. So in total there are four books. It's written by Jackie Pamoti. You know, she's a famous, well-known author in South Africa. I did my research about her, and ndiyamthanda. And I really wish that I knew that this was a series, because when I read this, I didn't know that this was a series. I just got a book from the library. Well, it was from the book club that I joined at school. So the person that is hosting the book club was just like narrating all the books that she had for us, and then I found interest in this one. And yeah, I wish you could have told me that this is a series and I should start there in. But if I do get time, then I'll go to the previous book, and then because this is the second book apparently. However, let's get right into the lessons that I've learned. I don't think I'm gonna narrate it, but I'm just gonna get into the lesson that I've learned. So the last message here, which I think I will title my thingy, my episode with, it says that, where is it? Not all that glitters is gold in the city of gold, right? I can just leave it to say that not all that glitters is gold. But yeah, let's go in. Yeah, in the city of gold actually, because this book actually like unpacks the lifestyle of the slay queens that we see, the influences that we see. You know, those girls that we see on our Instagram, our Twitter, your TikTok and whatnot, but we don't really understand where they get their money, because they don't even show us their stream of income. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm a doctor, or I'm a nurse, or I'm a teacher, or I'm a whatever, you know. But we just see them. But when this, we don't even understand where they get it, you know. So in this book, they tell us about secret societies, and the hockey club is a secret society whereby these men, they have inappropriate sexual activities with other men and other girls, actually not even men, boys, disgusting, and girls, you know, to make money. And they sell like even parts of body parts of human beings to make an income, you know. So then they fund this lifestyle on these social medias. And the worst part about it, it's that these influencers, they don't even own themselves like that, because the body and the souls and everything, they are sugar daddies. But it's not all the influencers, or maybe it's not even the influencers that we see today. Maybe it's just, you know, the book. But yeah, fine. I'm not really sure if this book, it's a true story or it's just a fiction. However, what I've learned in this book, it's that as a girl in her early 20s in varsity, you know, we get exposed to these rich men. And I've been approached by a number of rich men, and you are rejected for moral purposes, you know. However, I wish that young girls in high school could read this book, so that when they get to varsity and they get approached by these rich men, they don't get because the promises that they have, they promise you this luxurious lifestyle and not. It's all good and stuff, but the downside of it, it's that you don't get anything for free, you know. Even though you can say, I feel it's not that deep. It's not just that, you know, it's deeper than that. And the book really unpacks it, because you find yourself, it's not well clean, you know. People are suffering, people have had to die because of that. So I really wish that the girls could learn, even the boys, because even the boys are being used in this book, you know. And I really wish that they could learn. And but when they get to a certain stage in their life, if you cannot afford something, just don't try. Don't it's kind of like a madla, you know. It's kind of like a madla, because the lifestyle that we're trying to maintain, it's exposed on these social medias. we cannot, guys, you know. If you come from a well-off family, then good to you, kudos, go for it, you know. But if you know that you cannot afford it, do not go to those extra limits, you know. And this is just my advice from my own personal view about the book, because in it really traumatized me. It really got me thinking about if I had a child and I could not like give them the lifestyle on by bad, and then they go to varsity and then they see this lifestyle that they've been craving from like social media, from their favorite influencers or content creator or whoever they see on their phones, and then you know this man comes and then 45 years or whether 60 or what's or not, she then promised her all these glitter and diamonds and what's so not, and then my girl is just taken away. So it really scared parts of me. So I really do wish when you get to those stages diversity, um if you cannot reach a certain lifestyle, scarf Stella, you know, there are other streams to get there that are morally okay. Because these other ways has so wrong, you know, it's your body, do whatever that you want about it. However, you'll find yourself you know, you find yourself in the midst of something tailoring you never even thought that you'd find yourself in, you know. And it's not gonna be easy for you to even escape, because it's deeper. My phone just decided to cut me because its storage is full. So guys, please subscribe, like, and like it's on tinted that so that I can be able to afford proper equipment, you know, for this podcast to pew, right? However, one last thing that I would like to say is that let's not lose focus and let's not lose the reason why we came into these big cities. Well, I'm not in a big city, but for those of you that are in big cities and are exposed to these rich men, do not lose the plot of why you are there. Remember guy and guy, you know, in whichever place you are, even if you're not in the big city, you know, the big guys are everywhere. I mean, you know, so even if you're in a small rural place like thing, don't get caught up by lifestyle and these men sell to you. Do not get sold by fear too. I beg, please. Do not get sold out, you know. Keep your morals to yourself and into the principles, you know, keep holding on to those principles, you know, and make sure that you serve your purpose as to why you're here, whether it's to get your degree and then leave safely. But yeah, guys, that is it from me to you. I hope you guys have a good evening if you're watching this at night, or whichever time that you're watching this. Have a wonderful time. Bye.